Question from the teaching platform. Thank you for the good treatment and the excellent dinner today. Can you please explain further what it means to watch without watcher? Without the watcher. Watch without the watcher. When I am attentive, there is still the I which is observing, watching. How can it dissolve so that there is just the observation? I once had the experience when I was watching a flower. When the I was gone and time floated away, and the flower and the watcher became one, and there was only a melted observation. But in everyday life, when I watch my thoughts, my feelings, I think there is still the watcher. This is a very good question. Therefore, you must attend it with full attention. Attending with full attention. Attention means attending. If you can understand this very deep question, then you have understood everything. This can lay down a strong foundation in your life. You come for the treatment from far away, circa 100 kilometers, and you feel good at the clinic because I treat holistically. Because when you have the love, then you feel responsible to treat everybody at the excellent level, the highest level, because you feel responsible. You feel you should heal what has gone wrong. When you heal, that healings spreads. So through one person. So that's why every person who comes here gets excellent treatment, as I treat physical doctor, but also holistic level as well, which includes the healings. And you can heal only when the healer is absent, when you are not there as a healer. So long there is a healer, he cannot heal. It sounds mysterious, isn't it? But it's simple. Because the healer blocks. Now I come to this question, healer means the watcher. First, understand what is watcher. Watcher or observer or experiencer Actually, this is very a deep question. That's why I will go very simple way. I want to go in this question very deep, but maybe next time still I will go deep, but more. Today I will only go simple way, and then we will stay with this only here, but next time maybe expanding way of answering. Okay, what is watcher? As I just mentioned, no healer, no meditator. These are all belongs to watcher. Watcher means a person who watches or who sees something. For example, there is a tree. When you watch a tree, you are a watcher, and tree is the watched. Watched means which you watch, the object. You watch a tree or man, woman, children, car, house, anything is called watched, and watcher is you, or we can say observer, both are same. So watcher, what is watcher? If you understand this, and then you will go deeper. What is watching? Watching is totally different than watcher. Watcher is the collection of many experiences, memories, past hurts, psychologically, physically. Watcher is the storehouse of memory of the events which has already passed, gone. Watcher is the collection of experiences. Experiences are just past, because that's why it is called experience. X means past, as your ex-wife or your ex-husband, ex-friend, experience. X means the past, experience means to go through. Okay, so it is already past. Every experience is the past actually. It then makes every experience creates in you the watcher, the experiencer. When I say watcher, it means experiencer. It is a center. So watcher then thinks he is the center of the universe. Everything is going around him. So he becomes very important. And this is what called ego. Ego means self, I, me first. As Americans say always, the Americans first, So you think you are the first. So that center, when it is formed by the watcher, by the experiencer, by the observer, these are all same words. So I will use all these three, but you should understand they are having similar meanings. So when the center is formed through these events, this center is always limited, and then your actions follows in a fragmented, limited way. Then you can't see. So watcher means that X, I just said you what X means, past. So X watches through your eyes. X means past. This is the thought. Thought is X already, okay? Thought is always X. It's very interesting, isn't it? If you go very deeper into, I am now going very deep, I'm so enjoying. I am just vibrating with this thing. And you can see that how much energy with I am involved in it, You should involve in it. And watcher is the thought then, because so you, when you watch something as a watcher, thought watches. Yeah? Thought watches. So your eyes are not free to watch. They have no freedom. It means your sense is limited and has no freedom to observe, to watch. Now I will just go more deeper even. What does it mean your eyes are not free? When you pass a street or watch, many people go around you and different colors and children, men, women, trees pass, but you are lost in thought, right? And you don't notice that who has gone, who has not. Can you remember? Can you see it? When you are so much worried in thought, you don't see things. However, your eyes are, as organ, the sense is open, but you don't notice. Why? Because thought makes you locally for a time being blind, like a burqa, like a curtain, psychological curtain. It's really very true. It's a very much actual thing. Or when you are lost in thought and somebody, for example, your girlfriend or your wife or husband or your children say something and you don't notice, and then they repeat it and you say, what you have said? What do you, you don't hear. So the thought blocks the senses. Blocks, really. It's a wall. You see the physical walls? That is not too strong, it can be broken, but thought's wall very strong. It filters everything, blocks everything, your capacity to watch, to capacity to listen, and capacity to smell, you don't smell, and capacity to eat also is blocked. Have you seen that when you eat, thought eats through you? You don't eat. You means your tongue, mouth. That's why you want to eat more to experiences. Similarly, when you watch, the watcher means thought. I'm using now 4 things which has single meaning: thought, watcher, observer, experiencer. These all are one thing, one meaning. Okay, so I will use different name but similar meanings. Okay, now when you watch, thought watches, not you, and thoughts is always moving, so you can't see it, because if you are moving like this, can you see something? To see something you need stability. So thoughts are pushing you all the time, so you can't watch. Very minimum you watch. Only sometime in danger. If the car comes in front of you, brakes, and then very close, and you immediately wake up and you watch then. Because in danger, sometime your senses open and then sleep again, And when in danger, when you watch, there is only watching, no watcher. Have you noticed it? Or when you go to the jungle or forest or mountains and you watch, suddenly for a second your watcher, observer, thought, experience put down by the beauty, because beauty is immense, and suddenly there is only the act of observation, and that is act of observation. But then thought returns again immediately, as you have asked. I will just go into it. So what is watcher? Watcher always create division, right? Now, Gunther, this is your question. You are sitting just in front of me and I hear. And if I watch you through the watcher, then there will be division, because watcher division means I will then have conclusions, prejudices about you, choices about you, and past experience what I have with you, or what I like in you or what I don't. So this is the watcher actually altogether. So I will watch you through watcher, that Gunther, you are sitting there and I am watching through my memory, and then I will create distance between you and me. That distance is division, and that division creates conflict and makes all problems. But if I remove now, look, we are going very simply. Now I remove my watcher, means my memories about you, and I watching you. I am watching you at the first time as I met you first time. However, Gunther, you are connected with me, I think, since at least 6 years or like that. But if I put all the memory from these 6 years, that you are so and so, so and so, all aside, and just I see you a fresh eyes. Fresh eyes means the eyes of observation, not the eyes of observer. The eyes of watching, not the eyes of watcher. The eyes of experiencing, not experiencer. Yeah? Then this is the what happens then? Then I have direct contact with you immediately. Then my eyes can perceive you fully, with full sense. And then there is no divisions between me and you. When there is no division, then we are connected, and that connectedness brings understanding and love with each other. You got now? You got it. Therefore, watcher is the main hindrance between two things, because it always divides. Because watcher is thought. The nature of thought is division. And where the division is, there is always contradiction, conflict, and violence, war. All wars, family or friend or nations, everything what happens is based on divisions. Now you understood? No. So now you have asked how to dissolve it, means I, because you have asked. Yes. When I am attentive, there is still the I which is watching. Because you, from childhood, not you only, but all human beings, got conditioned, you have been brought up in that way to see the things through I. This is the pattern, is very old, it's 1,000 years behind this pattern, very strong structure. So your every watching, as you have seen everyday life, there is always this I is present. The I means self, means thought, means watcher. It's very long habits, but if you do some experiments, then you will see that you can break it down like this within seconds, not even seconds. Now, how you can dissolve it? When the I operates, for example, now we take one example now I watch now, you say me what is here? This is the palm tree is just front of me. Can I watch this palm tree without giving it the name? Can I watch Gunther without giving the name first, Gunther? Can I watch my relationship, friend, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, mother, father, enemy, anything? Actually, there is no enemy. You are your own enemy. But I'm just saying, if you watch, then don't give first a name. For example, now this palm tree or mango tree, I'm watching and don't give it name, just watching. Then you will see its roots, thousands of colors and leaves and branches and sitting the words and singing the words and the shadow and its smell. You will see its whole life. It is not only the palm tree, it is or mango tree. This is only words. Words are not the thing. Words is not the mango tree or palm tree. So you remove this knowledge. This is a botanical knowledge of seeing the tree. Similarly is when you watch your wife or husband or friend, you have also familiar knowledge, social knowledge it is called. You put it aside. As you have put the botanical knowledge to see a tree, if a botanical professor want to see it, he always watches through botanical knowledge. That's why he cannot see it, because the knowledge will make you blind. Similarly, watching these social activities without the social knowledge, then you have then there is no watcher, because the social knowledge or botanical knowledge creates the watcher in you. Yeah? Okay, so watch without knowledge, then I is dissolved. You are attentive. So, even when you are inattentive, watch these movements as well. Now you got it? Okay. So you should experiment it. And even for a short time, it's enough. Because you can't say it should be whole day, watcher should not be there, only watching. Watcher will always come, but whenever it comes, you start observing even the watcher, observation, be attentive. Then it is dissolved then. Then is only the process of observation, of the process of watching. In watching, watcher is then absent. Then you have the highest level of watching, highest capacities, which is very deep. You see the things which you will never see through the watcher. It is like in microscope, you see the very teeny virus which you can't see in naked eyes. This is the observation. In observation, there should be no watcher then, no witness, no observer, no experiencer. Yeah? And then there is only one thing, and that thing is called watching, observation. That is not of the time. It's not a social thing. It's a cosmic phenomenon that then operates your brains, and then brains changes. This is the real change, okay? Then I think slowly I will stop, because the next time in this question I will go more, because I think there should be one series with many days, because every layer we will explore it, uncover it. So observe without the observer, watch without the watcher, experience without the experiencer. Listen without the listener. Then you see what happens. Namaste.